Let me tell you something about this business. It's all about the moments you don't see coming. At the 2026 Critics' Choice Awards, Keltie Knight was a vision in white, sparkling with Martin Katz diamonds, ready to present an award. But as she reached the microphone, her heel caught. The audience held its breath. Most would freeze, but not Keltie. She steadied herself, flashed her signature smile, and carried on as if nothing happened. No drama, no fuss, just pure resilience. She didn't just recover, she owned the moment. That stumble was a reminder, even in Hollywood, life is beautifully imperfect. Keltie presented flawlessly, her presence commanding. In that instant, she showed us what true grace under pressure looks like. It's not about never falling, it's about how you get back up. Keltie gets up with a smile and a wink, turning a potential blooper into a masterclass in confidence. That white gown became a symbol of her unflappable spirit, pure, strong, and unstained by mishap. She navigated the live show and life with humor and an unshakable sense of self. That night wasn't just about trophies, it was a lesson in resilience. Keltie stood as an example, glamorous, successful, and still human. You can trip, get your name wrong, and still command the room. In Hollywood, that's a currency more valuable than any diamond. If you think that stumble was a one-off, you haven't followed Keltie's journey. She's turned public mishaps into an art form, and we love her for it. At the 2025 Grammys, she twisted her ankle before the red carpet. Did she quit? No way. At the 2024 Golden Globes, she lost a 4-carat diamond uninsured. And then, weeks later, a diamond from her wedding ring. Her husband, Chris, replaced it with an even bigger one. Even her mishaps have happy endings. Keltie doesn't hide her clumsy moments. She shares them, laughs about them, and turns them into stories. In an industry obsessed with perfection, she leans into her imperfections. Her audience connects because she's real. She invites you into the mess. Her ability to laugh at herself is her superpower, turning critics into fans. This isn't just being a good sport, it's a deliberate choice. Keltie's brand is authenticity, bumps and all. Each trip, each lost diamond becomes another chapter in her story. She shows it's okay not to be perfect. The best way to handle a fall, get up, dust off, and laugh along with everyone. That's Keltie's narrative. Strength, humor, and resilience. For years, Keltie was a familiar face on E! News, Our Guide to Hollywood. When the show was canceled in 2025, it felt like the end of an era. But Keltie didn't see it as an ending. She saw a plot twist. She announced her next era on Substack Sharper Edges, bigger dreams, zero apologies. It wasn't just about a new job, it was reinvention. The cancellation freed her to pursue projects aligned with her evolving vision. She became a multi-hyphenate powerhouse, fully in control of her narrative. Keltie understands you can't rely on one platform. You have to build your own empire. She launched new projects, a book, a podcast festival, her Substack. When one door closes, you don't wait for another. You build a new house. And Keltie's new house? It's fabulous. She's a master of turning setbacks into opportunities. Before her next era, Keltie was already building with the Lady Gang. Launched in 2015 with Becca Tobin and Jack Vanek, the Lady Gang podcast became a phenomenon. It's a space where women talk about everything. No filter, no perfection. Their chemistry is the secret sauce, creating a fiercely loyal community. The podcast's decade-long success proves women crave realness, not curated perfection. They expanded beyond audio, 2 best-selling books, and in 2025, they launched Lady World, a 3-day festival in Florida, like a podcast Coachella. Fans and guests gathered for connection, laughter, and empowerment. Lady World was more than a festival. It was the Lady Gang community brought to life. The Lady Gang isn't just a podcast, it's a movement. For Keltie, it's proof of her prowess as a host, entrepreneur, and community builder. She's helped create a brand that empowers women to be themselves. In a world that tells women to be quiet, that's revolutionary. The Lady Gang is a celebration of glorious imperfection. As Keltie and her Lady Gang co-hosts entered their 40s, they embraced a new, rebellious attitude, the F them 40s. Inspired by Cardi B, they decided, when people go low, they're going lower. It's not about being mean, it's about dropping the burden of always being the bigger person. This bold philosophy drives Keltie's first solo book, Them Theory. The title says it all. This isn't your mother's self-help book. Keltie calls it Unhinged, for women tired of being perfect and ready to scream into a pillow. It's a manifesto. Stop trying to please everyone, embrace your sharper edges, and protect your peace. This is the culmination of her journey, from polished host to unapologetic media mogul. She's distilled her lessons into a practical, hilarious guide to living on your own terms. For the first time, it's her solo voice, loud and clear. She's planting her flag, declaring her point of view without compromise. In a world that asks women to shrink, Keltie hands us a megaphone, and we're all ready to listen. In this business, real friendships are rare, but Keltie found one with Sharon Stone. The legendary actress became a recurring Lady Gang guest, and their bond grew beyond the show. In July 2025, Sharon gave Keltie and her husband Chris an incredible anniversary gift. After recording at Keltie's home, Sharon noticed a blank wall and offered to paint a custom piece of art. Imagine a global superstar as your personal artist. This wasn't just a nice gesture, it was a symbol of genuine friendship and support. Sharon saw Keltie's drive and authenticity, responding with generosity. The painting represents mentorship, camaraderie, and women championing each other. Keltie's ability to connect is her superpower. Whether with listeners or Hollywood legends, people open up to her because she's open herself. That's why Sharon Stone isn't just a guest, she's part of Keltie's life. Keltie's greatest talent, building real relationships more valuable than any red carpet moment. Keltie Knight's journey is like a cherry blossom, breathtaking in bloom, resilient through every season. There are moments of beauty, like her white gown at the Critics' Choice Awards, and winters of change, like leaving E! News. Each stumble is a shedding of old petals, making way for new growth. That white gown, a metaphor for new beginnings, and a blank canvas. Keltie is creating her life from clarity and strength, unburdened by outside approval. Her Canadian roots and supportive marriage give her the freedom to reinvent. At 43, she's a masterclass in navigating your 40s with power and purpose. She's not slowing down, she's speeding up. With Lady Gang, Lady World, and Them Theory, she's building an empire on her terms. She shows women that your 40s are a powerful beginning. Keltie is more than a TV personality. She's a symbol of modern womanhood. Like a cherry blossom, she thrives in every season, turning challenges into opportunities. Grace isn't perfection, it's resilience, and Keltie embodies it beautifully.